All right, so as a child of the late 90s, early 2000s, I was very excited for the Star Wars Battlefront collection. I'm a massive fan of the games, so many great memories, great nostalgia. And after the escapades of the Battlefront reboot, I was looking forward to heading back to the games that made me fall in love with Star Wars video games. Battlefront 2, the reboot, was actually pretty good after all of the pay to win stuff was over and EA stopped being silly. But the first one was a massive disappointment. So I was looking forward to this and was completely let down. Or I don't know if you've seen some of the videos, and it's getting better. It is getting better. But man, at launch, this game was utterly broken, even to the extent of on the PC version, there was only 3 servers available for online play. What are you doing? Did you think no one was going to play? It was just so bizarre. Now, what I want to caveat overall is that if you're not playing online, this game is great and it's done really well. But if you are playing online, it is an absolute mess, and it's still a mess. They've done some things to fix it, but it's still a mess. And so I'm going to read you an article from IGN where they kind of covered some of the craziness that was going on. And so here's a quote from that. Aspires under fire over the disastrous launch of the highly anticipated Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, which is plagued with server issues, bugs, and more. Launching today, March 14th, the $34.99 Classic Collection, which includes the original 2 Star Wars Battlefront games, currently has a mostly negative rating on Steam, which is 21% of reviews being positive. Headlining most complaints are connectivity issues, with a myriad Steam and social media users claiming that just 3 64-player servers were available at launch for the 9,232 players who logged into Steam alone. Aspire seemingly added more servers within a few hours of launch, but problems were rampant. Was only able to join one heroes versus villains match, and the hero side was just completely broken, said one user on Steam. No one could join the heroes team, which resulted in no one to fight against. I figured this might have been just a Battlefront 2 issue, so I opted to play Battlefront 1 multiplayer, and there's 0 servers up for Battlefront 1. Wow. And so, end quote. That's what people have been experiencing. And actually, if you want to go watch a really funny video Game Donkey always does a great job of highlighting games like this, and he's got a video up on it. And not only were there server issues of you couldn't connect, or the games were just weird, which was true, where it was so outmatched and bizarre. But on top of that, as you would play the gameplay, you would be shooting a person forever and nothing would happen, which was kind of humorous in the Star Wars world, because if you're playing as a stormtrooper and you're shooting this guy a million times and you can't kill him, it's kind of humorous. But as a video game, it's really frustrating, because that's not how a game is supposed to be. And so it was absolutely just botched, this game and its launch, and it was not enjoyable, except for in a very funny way. And this is a massive disappointment, and I just don't know when Battlefront fans are gonna catch a break. But I just don't understand how a game even releases in this state. I don't get how you launch a game that you know is going to be heavily played online, and you don't make sure those servers are at least very good and able to do what they need to do, or at the very what you would dream is that they're actually really polished and well done, and there's just a few weird bugs that they solve. Not that the game is completely unplayable. And so even right now, it's still a mess. They have more servers, but their online multiplayer is still broken. The rubber banding is still really bad, where if you go near other players, that your character will just rubber band, and it's very frustrating. Looks like they've fixed the shooting, where when you actually shoot someone, you now actually shoot them and they take damage, which is good. I can't believe that that's the bar that we're at for games, but that's the bar we're at. And so, as someone who was really excited for this was very disappointing. I'm hoping that they fix it and that we're able to play it in the way that would be really great, because to be honest, massive fan of the games, many of us are, lots of nostalgia, lots of great things, but this was a colossal disappointment. But I want to know what you guys think, so head down in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. Did you see any of the brokenness of this game? Did you have a chance to play it? Was it as frustrating for you as it was for me? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that junk, and I will see you guys in the next one.